Well, good morning and have a wonderful day of excitement and so many things that are in store for you for the coming day. But, my dear friends, I'd like to share with you a little insight and a little concept that I thought about last night. But before I do that, I want to make sure that you know where you can get these recordings whenever you need to at jewishcenter.info/Rabbi Shem Tov. And there you can always find the upcoming classes, the current links, as well as recordings of the past classes. As well, you can go to our website, jewishcenter.info/virtual. That's where you will find all our virtual and online classes and teachings that we've created for this specific time of history, practically. And of course, let's not forget Hanukkah, jewishcenter.info/Hanukkah events. You'd be surprised. There's no stopping. It's COVID. We have very strong restrictions, especially as things are spiking. But still, Hanukkah is here, and we were able to create, in a very imaginative way, programs and services that can help you celebrate Hanukkah, whether it's outdoors, in your own homes, or even on your front yards. Check it out. So, my dear friends, today's schedule was the ice cream store. What about this ice cream store? So let me tell you, yesterday was December 1st. And December 1st, I said, wow, it's already the end of the secular year. It's winter. You walk outside today, it's cold. We put on our coats. Those that are listening to this in the Northeast know what I'm talking about. December 1st is kind of the end. And you get the news about the vaccine coming. Hopefully that will literally bring this pandemic to its end. But the point is, we've been in this for the long haul. And everybody's going to look back at 2020, as I mentioned a few times ago. And we're not going to look at it as a good year, but it will be the year we would like to forget. But should it be the year we'd like to forget? What you see popping up all over social media now are different quotes about the year, different quotes about how you want to get over with it or what it meant to you. This is my best quote. My best quote is, this is not the year to get everything you want. This is the year to appreciate everything you have. And I'm going to repeat that. 2020 is not the year to have gotten everything you want. This is the year to appreciate everything that you have. And sometimes the greatest blessing in our life is to acknowledge what we have, and we discussed this at length, and to appreciate what you have. Now, what does appreciating what you have really mean? Just thank God I have this and I should be happy with what I have. Appreciating what you have goes a little deeper than that. And I want to share this very touching story that I heard from a friend of mine who owns an ice cream store in Brooklyn. Now, this friend of mine is a very generous, philanthropic person. The ice cream shop is not his only source of income. And this is something that he bought into. And for whatever reason, about, I guess, a year and a half ago, as he took over this ice cream store and developed it and made it really beautiful and welcoming, pandemic hit. And here, all of a sudden, let's go back in the end of March, April last year. Remember? Everything is shut down. Nobody is outside. Everybody is scared to interact. Certainly, you won't go into the store. Now, we have to add something to that this store is not in the suburbs. It's not in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, or any other suburb. It's in Brooklyn. And Brooklyn versus the burbs is a whole different competition where you don't have a backyard. And even if you own a home, the yards are very small. So if you have a large family in this community, there are large families, you don't have a space for kids to run around outside your house without interacting with other children. So everyone's cooped up in a house without anywhere to go. Add to that many people live in apartments. Apartments are even worse because you can't go out of the apartment. You don't want to go into the elevator. So you're a large family in an apartment building, really cooped up for months. Just try to visualize this. If it's not like here, I was able to walk outside, my kids were able to run out in the backyard. It's very different in Brooklyn during a pandemic when everyone is shut down. And many families struggled, in addition to the financial losses of losing their jobs, just psychologically and mentally being cooped up in this home. Now, my friend, the ice cream store owner, was also struggling. He couldn't sell the goods. Nobody was going shopping. The streets in Brooklyn were basically ghost town. Bustling Brooklyn became a ghost town. Nobody shopping for ice cream, and people weren't leaving their homes. They were so scared in this community. There were many deaths at that time as well. So what does my friend do? My friend says many people needed help. Many people needed an outlet, and there was nowhere to go. So he offered to the most needy in the family, the largest families in these apartment buildings, 15 minutes in the ice cream store, secluded. Only that family, instead of being in their house, they would be in the ice cream store, and the kids can take whatever they want. Can you imagine little kids being cooped up in their home for weeks, get an outlet and go to the ice cream store and pick up the ice cream, whatever they can get? And my friend says he's given hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even more, of charity. But the reaction and the response of these little kids when they walked in the store and walked out of the store was priceless. It was the best kind of philanthropy that he could have done at that time, just by giving away a little bit of ice cream. And this, my friends, is the meaning of appreciating everything you have. Not just thanking God and knowing what you have, but appreciate the value and the potential of what you have. So when you look around your life, you look around your room, you look around your home, you look at yourself in the mirror, and you realize the blessings that God has given you. Understand it's not just about the blessings that God has given you. Try to explore what is the potential. What can you do with that God has given you? What unique idea or what unique concept can you bring into your world? Can you bring it to your life as a result of God giving you that blessing? You have a talent to play music? Is that just a blessing that you have to have an outlet for yourself? Or maybe appreciate it and go play music for somebody else who may not have that ability to play music. You have a generous heart, of a kind heart. You have an upbeat personality. Use it. Use it to be upbeat with other people. Everyone in this world has something special and something unique that God has given you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it not just by being thankful for it. Appreciate it by realizing that that is a great tool for you to make a great impact with someone else. A little bit of ice cream, an ice cream cup, wholesale, I'm sure, doesn't cost too much. But appreciating the gift at that time, to use it, to give it to a needy child, is more than just giving a child ice cream. You gave them so much more and brought so much more to their life. So, my dear friends, as we close off the secular year of 2020, and you're going to be seeing all these quotes coming out, I want you to think about these ideas. And actually, I'd like you to share with me, what are your best quotes? You could send it to me at my email address at rys@jewishcenter.info. And let me know what's your best quote. But so far, my best quote is that this wasn't a year to get everything we want, because we certainly didn't get everything we want. It was a year to appreciate what we have. And by appreciating what you have, you realize the great impact that you can make in this world. And that impact doesn't just change the world, doesn't just change the community, doesn't just change your family, but lifts you up to have a meaningful day, a meaningful week, and hopefully look back at this time not as a flawed, negative year, but a year that brought us into a different perception and understanding of ourselves to do better and greater things. I want to wish you all a wonderful day. I'll see you Friday afternoon at 2:00 with our pre-Shabbat sermon. Take it.